Most people picture success like a clean highway, smooth, fast, and clearly marked. But real success feels more like a work zone. Cones, detours, delays, noise, and progress you can't always see. That's why this line hits so hard. The road to success is always under construction. It's not just a quote. It's a permission slip. Permission to stop panicking when the path gets messy. Permission to stop interpreting obstacles as a sign you chose the wrong dream. Permission to keep going when your life looks unfinished, because it is. If you expect the road to be perfect, you will quit the first time it isn't. But if you expect construction, you become resilient. You become strategic. You become patient enough to win. Tonight we'll break this down like a motivational psychology lesson for real life. What construction really means, why it's normal to feel stuck, and how to stay consistent long enough for your work to compound. Here's a truth most people miss. If you're building something meaningful, the road has to be under construction. Because success isn't a place you arrive at. It's a system you build, and systems are messy while they're being built. When you see construction in your life, uncertainty, discomfort, setbacks, it doesn't automatically mean you're failing. It often means you're finally doing real work. The wrong expectation is, if I'm doing the right thing, it should feel smooth. The mature expectation is, if I'm doing the right thing, I should expect friction. Friction isn't proof you're not capable. Friction is proof you're moving something heavy. A detour feels like delay, but a detour is often protection. Sometimes the direct road is closed because you're not ready for what's ahead. Sometimes the direct road is closed because life is forcing you to develop skills you would have skipped. People who succeed don't avoid detours. They stop making detours mean, I'm not meant for this. They make detours mean, I'm still on the mission, I'm just taking a different route. And here's what detours teach better than anything else: adaptability. If you can't adapt, you can't succeed long term, because the world never stays stable. Success is not just persistence, it's persistence with adjustment. One of the most toxic beliefs in achievement culture is this: if I'm not where I want to be, I must be behind. But behind is not a fact. It's a story. Construction has phases: demolition, foundation, framing, wiring. Some phases look ugly because they are not meant to look pretty. They're meant to hold weight later. If you judge your life in a demolition phase, you'll panic. You'll run back to comfort. You'll rebuild the same old life because it looks finished. But finished is not the same as successful. Finished can be stagnant. Under construction means you are alive enough to grow. Construction doesn't just test your skills, it tests your identity. Because the real question isn't, can you do it? The real question is, who are you while it's not working yet? Are you someone who quits when results are delayed? Are you someone who collapses under uncertainty? Or are you someone who keeps building without applause? This is why discipline matters more than motivation. Motivation is a spark. Construction is a season. and seasons require an identity that can survive boredom. The people who win aren't always the most talented. They're often the ones who can tolerate the unfinished. Most people think success is only expansion, bigger, higher, faster. But any road that's used gets damaged. So construction isn't always growth. Sometimes construction is maintenance, repairing your sleep, repairing your health, repairing your relationships, repairing your mindset after a hard season. That counts. In fact, maintenance is what prevents collapse, and collapse is what steals years. If your life needs repairs, you're not failing. You're doing what successful people do. You're keeping the system running. There is no success without maintenance. That's why the road is always under construction. Construction teaches a brutal lesson. Big outcomes are built from small repetitions. Most people want proof before they commit. But construction demands commitment before proof, and that is where compounding begins, showing up when it doesn't feel dramatic. 1 day of effort changes nothing. 30 days changes your habits. A year changes your identity. 5 years changes your life. The road is always under construction because you're always becoming someone new. Success isn't one peak. It's a series of upgrades in character. No major road is built by one person, and neither is a major life. The myth of success is independence. The reality of success is support. A mentor who corrects your blind spots, a friend who holds you accountable, a community that normalizes the struggle. Because construction gets lonely, and loneliness makes you interpret difficulty as personal failure. But difficulty is normal. It's part of the job. So build your crew, not to carry you, but to keep you building. Let's say it again, because you'll need it on the hard days. The road to success is always under construction. So stop waiting for perfect conditions. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting for life to remove the cones. If the road is messy, it doesn't mean you're lost. It means you're building. And builders don't quit because the work is visible. Builders keep going until the road holds weight. You don't need a flawless path. You need a direction and the courage to keep constructing.